All still getting there. I can see 1, 2, the Jeep one coming around as well. She'll put it down, but pick it up.
Hi everyone, John McLeod from Macbet. Just going to go through your questions here from as far as how we went on the weekend or last week. We had a damn good week. Started off Saturday really good. I think we won on Sunday. We had a little win at Chartin on Tuesday. We won again on Wednesday. We really liked one in the last race that got home. It was about around the 370 into about evens, so it was a really good win. Last night we got away with a win as well. We liked the first winner we were strong on it sort of thing, and the market came our way. It was actually second pick in the market, and then swung around, so we won as well. So we've had a fairly good week. It's been a nice week. Okay, as far as Eagle Farm goes today, I was planning on working it as being fairly even. I just had a look at the last 2 or 3 meetings there, and you know, the ones around the 7, 8, 9 metre mark and even the 10 metre mark, they've been getting away from the fence. So last week I think it was in the 8 metres, and the 1 to 2 lane was no good at all. And I had a look back at a few weeks ago when it was at the 10 metre mark, and it was no good as well. Where was this? 12 metres. That was a wet track though. That was on the 26th of the 6th, so the fence was off, definitely off that day. Where is it? 7 metres last week, 1 to 2 lane no good. 8 metres on the 27th of the 7th was mid-track best as well. So you know, it's a bit scary for the fence here, so just keep an eye on that in the first part of the meeting. We'll get on to the questions. First question, I'll just go to the Twitter guys first. James is away. He's back today, I think, from his fishing trip, so he'll be back next week. First race, Scooter. Oh, not first race, but the first question on Twitter was, Scooter said, race 4, can Profit turn the tables on his ex-stablemate? I think he can. You know, I thought it had a chance the other day, Gun Tontes against Profit, just because it was going to get a softish lead. Now, Profit was able to go to the front, and Gun Tontes sat on his back. Now, he had a soft lead, Profit, but he wasn't in the best part of the track. And the way the race was run with the sprint home, Gun Tontes just had that 1200 metre horse acceleration. So I was surprised him being able to run it out as strong as he did, Gun Tontes. But I think Profit today, it'll be a different story. I think he'll beat Gun Tontes. I haven't got him anywhere near the price that I had him the other day. I think I had him under the market last time, whereas I've got him around about the $4.40 or something like that today. So I'm happy to go against him. As you know, as far as the price goes with Profit, we've got him 210. That's about the price he is. So there's no real luxury there. But we'll see what happens. I think we've got $2.05 actually, $4.60 the toppy. Bakes said race 6. Hi guys, thoughts on Macwin? Got a chance. He's had no luck, this horse. We've sort of been against him just because he's been in the wrong position in races where there's been no speed on. Now, I don't think there's a hell of a lot of speed here, but there's a bit more than what there has been. He's definitely got a chance. 290, it's rock bottom. I'm sort of looking to back something else in the race and save on him. That's what our plan of the track is. I definitely think he's probably second pick, an equal top pick. You know, there's not a lot of difference, but one there we think's got a nice chance at odds. So I'm happy to just save on that horse. And, you know, as I said, he's a bit iffy, you know, all the time just because of the position he gets to. So if he drifts back a little bit from that 5 gate, he's in trouble again. So he's got to try to hold some sort of position. You know, if he can hold 6th or something like that, 5th or 6th, that's perfect for him. If he gets back to 7th or 8th, then he's in a bit of trouble, especially at the 290. That's rock bottom again. Tim Baker said, can Fuji Fly get a cheap lead and lead all the way? Well, He's in the same race as Macbet. I do think there's a little bit of speed drawn inside of him with Pinnacle Star and Good On Ya Sonia. Even Pure Pulse has got some speed. Hard Ruler is a horse that can push forward if he really wanted to for the new trainer. So I think the 1200 at Eagle Farm is too much for this horse. I'm happy to bet against it. We've got him around about $30, so I think he's more a 1,000, 1,100 metre horse. That's his mark, and maybe the midweek's not here, especially with the big weight. I know he's got a claim, but I'll be against him. Going over to Facebook, David Scaney said, "What do you think of Market Trader Race 2 Brisbane Tar?" Market Trader. He won a trial in slow time, so I'm a little bit against him. I thought there was a horse that's trialled really good. This is more of an even race, this one. Well, in saying that, I've got two horses, fairly way on top, but fair way on top, so I shouldn't have said that. I think there's probably only two hopes here. One of them I think will get a perfect run. I think, the Market Trader, I'm just worried about the time. The time was slow, so it's from the Dunn stable. He's probably picked up his game just recently, but he was out going through a pretty ordinary spell there, so I could get into third or fourth pick. I think I've got him about fifth pick, around about fifth, so not really. Peter Huxtable, do you think Longrow can get the hat trick of wins in the last and at 310 fair price query? Well, I was thinking he had a good chance, but I'm just a little bit concerned now when I looked at this track and how it's playing. So Peter, keep an eye on this, how where they're getting to and what they're doing. If by that stage they're getting away from the fence, well, Carl will veer out a bit, and he's a solid horse, and he's going to get a lot softer run than he did the other day. He had to ping the lids, and then they put pressure on him a fair way out and was able to kick away. The horse that runs second to him come out and won again, Enterprise Prince. But I think I think the lead that he's going to get today is going to be a lot better. But it is Eagle Farm, not Doomben. So I think the 290 is a touch of unders, and we've got him around about the $3.40. I'm looking to save on him as well, but we'll just see how this track's playing and whether they're staying on the fence by that stage and it looks bad. Well, then I'll be betting against it. But if they're getting away from the fence, as I said, well then Carl will probably veer out into the right spot. So we'll see what happens there. But I've got him pretty much equal top pick, around about the $3.40. Paul Scaney, race 1 press start thoughts. Hoping it is a good start to the day. Trial to right this horse. What I liked about it was the last little bit he got stronger, and he's got some speed. I think he'll push forward and sit on the outside of Lady Grazier, the thing of Golans. I think Lady Grazier just might get a little stitch at the finish. Time was fair to okay, but I thought the press start should be able to just sit on it, get it down. Then it's a matter of whether he can hold off the favourite Got a Kiss. So this race, I'm not that confident. I'm more confident in race 2, the other 2-year-old heat. But he's got a definite chance. He's got him second pick around about the 360. Guy Preston, hey mate, race 3, horse 3. Race 3, horse 3. Baccarat Baby, trial good. Nothing wrong with its trial. I think it was shot up there, and so that was an advantage. Or not an advantage, a disadvantage up there, and she was still able to race good. Just a matter of whether she can hold third on the fence. If Scolopini's deploy a lead, Scolopini, I'm hoping that it'll go forward a little bit and get to second or third on the fence, and then Baccarat Baby behind it. Then that length and a half advantage that Scolopini's going to get might be too good. Might make it win. Baccarat Baby, if it was able to hold inside of Scolopini, well then it gives it a better chance. But 370, geez, that's rock bottom for mine on the Baccarat. But I'm against deploy, so it's definite second pick, Baccarat Baby. Then we go out to Barton Wills, race 4, number 2, Profit. Can it bounce back? Well, I think who was talking about that before? Scooter on Twitter. He was talking about that. I think it will, but it's no luxury, the price. I think he just hasn't got a real turn of foot, this horse. He's got to really grind them out, and these races aren't going to be run very fast, and that's its problem. But if he just gets going a bit earlier than what he did the other day, if he can pinch a break or whatever, he'll just grind him into the ground. Sprint home just doesn't suit him. I think that's about all from what I can see. Just check this to see if there's anyone else. David Pond, he's just came on. Based on the odds in recent trial, race 2, number 7, Remorseless, looks a good deal. Looks like a good deal. What do you think? Definite chance. I'm just a bit worried about the gate. There's some speed on the inside of it, and there's a horse outside it that's probably got just as much speed as it. So whether from this gate at 1,000 metres at Eagle Farm, rail out, whether it's going to work a bit too much, that's the question mark. And that's my second pick. That's why I'm sort of leaning towards the other. There's another one in the race there that I think will be too strong for it at the finish, and just because it might work a bit early. Okay, David, that's about all. I think James will send out who's won the prize for today, and as I said, he's on my way back from the coast, so hopefully we can put another win together. We'd like one there today. You haven't actually said it or spoke about it, so we're fairly keen on one there, so hopefully you can get the chocolates for us. Alright, okay, that's all from me, and we'll catch up next week. We won't be doing a Monday segment anymore. We're just sort of a bit too busy to get it done, so we'll be just doing on the Saturdays the Q&A for the time being. Cheers. Okay guys, thanks.